construcción de la planta de Vitelma marcó un antes y un después en la historia de los servicios públicos en Bogotá. Por estos días, en esta ciudad, se exhibe la obra de un artista que a su vez marcó un antes y un después en la historia del arte contemporáneo. Es Andy Warhol.
There were two Andy Warhols. There's the Andy Warhol who was the public persona, the celebrity personality that went to Studio 54, appeared at the factory and surrounded himself with druggies, transvestites, and society girls in the 1960s. Warhol created an intense and immediately recognizable image for himself with his wig and his leather jacket and his different fashion accessories. And as a former commercial illustrator, Warhol really understood the importance of branding and rebranding a product, and in this case, the product was himself. It's important to note that Warhol's persona is a major part of his art. At the same time, Warhol, as a private person, always remained the poor boy who had grown up in extreme poverty in Pittsburgh. He was born a proletarian. He suffered through the Great Depression. His father died in a terrible accident in the early 1940s. And Warhol never lost his sense of being outside of things, of not totally belonging to the high society or the jet-set crowd that he spent time with. I think this alienation is part of what allowed him to have such tremendous insight into the nature of celebrity, to the nature of society, the social changes of the 1960s. 20 works in total, 25 paintings, around 60 prints, 40 photographs, 16 films, and, as I said, 2 works of installation.
La fotoserigrafía, que es la técnica, digamos, como más especial que utiliza Andy Warhol, consiste en la utilización de mecánica de reproducción de fotografía, de una imagen específica, en la cual él le va cambiando y le va transformando como los colores. Pues lleva, digamos, como a pensar un poco como en esa idea que tiene él, primero de ser una máquina de reproductora de obra. O sea, lo que vemos acá es una copia de muchísimas serigrafías que él hizo de Marilyn Monroe o de Dalí, o sea, como de todas estas estrellas icónicas, y es apenas unita de muchísimas que él fue sacando en lo que él llamó la fábrica, la factory.
The exhibition gives a good taste of what Warhol's work is like. There are major works coming from the Andy Warhol Museum in Pittsburgh, and the concept for the show is really the intersection between political and popular culture in the United States. Warhol, in many ways, gives a time capsule of social change in his work, and he is a true mirror of many of the changes that took place during his lifetime. I think his work can not really be read in a literal political way, but in many ways Warhol embodied the American dream. By beginning so poor and ending up so rich, somehow he transformed himself from a relatively unattractive Eastern European immigrant in the United States to the most recognized artist in the world.